Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and today we're taking a look at the Turtle Travel Pillow Plus, which is basically the new and improved version of the original Turtle Travel Pillow. Now, I will say that I have tested and reviewed the original Turtle Travel Pillow and was very impressed by it, so I'm extra excited to show you what this one's all about. But before we get into this review, keep in mind that you can find my review of the original Turtle Travel Pillow, the Infinity Travel Pillow, and dozens more pillows, all on Sleepopolis.com. All right, so before we talk about what this pillow is made of and how it works, just keep in mind that I answer a whole bunch of FAQs about this pillow at the end of this video, but if throughout the course of this video any questions come up or you want a personal recommendation from me, don't hesitate to give me a shout in the comment section below. I'm always checking back and I'd be happy to help. Now, by now you're probably wondering, how is this a pillow? Well, before I show you how it works, let's talk about what it's made of. So starting with the cover fabric, there's actually a lot going on, and I can right away tell that it's very different cover fabric from the original Turtle Travel Pillow, which is made completely of fleece. So on the outside, you've got a blend of polyester, spandex, and rayon, which definitely feels really light and breathable. Like I said, definitely less warming than the all fleece cover of the original, but there is some fleece on the inside as well that adds a little bit of that warmth, a little bit of that cozy factor. Then on the middle strip of the sleeve of this pillow is a really breathable mesh fabric made from spandex and nylon. So it's gonna be a little bit stretchy, but also really nice and breathable. Now, directly beneath this C curve of the cover fabric are two pieces of thick memory foam, which is definitely thicker than the foam that's in the original and is certainly providing a little more cushiony comfort. Now, on the end of the sleeve are two Velcro patches, which keeps it securely wrapped around your neck. And by now you're probably wondering, why would I want to wrap this around my neck? Well, the primary purpose of this pillow is to help sleepers on the go maintain a safe and comfortable posture, particularly when they're sitting in the upright position. And this is primarily achieved by a C-shaped plastic insert inside the pillow. And how it works is this. First, position the plastic part of the pillow against your neck so that the top of the curve is supporting your jaw and the bottom is resting on top of your shoulder. Then wrap the sleeve around your neck like a scarf and secure it with the Velcro patches. Now, once you've done all of that, you're free to lean your head against the plastic support system and allow it to cradle your head and neck until you fall asleep. So ultimately, the concept behind the original Turtle Travel Pillow and the Plus that I've got here is pretty much the same. However, unlike the original, the Plus is adjustable. So essentially, this one is designed to accommodate sleepers of different heights, and you can adjust it by just turning these little toggles on the side. Now, I am on the shorter side, so I do keep it cranked all the way down into the shortest position, but you should feel free to experiment with the neck support height that's gonna work best for your body. All right, now that we know exactly what it's made of and how it works, let's take a closer look at the perks and potential pitfalls of this pillow so you can better decide if it's the right fit for you. So there's a lot to like about the Turtle Travel Pillow Plus, and in my opinion, there's no denying that it's an upgrade from the original. And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed testing the original, and the original was definitely able to support me, but in my opinion, the Plus is just way more comfortable, and to me, that's the biggest perk about this Plus. First of all, the cover fabric is not made completely from fleece, so it's way more breathable. That spandex mesh material that is sort of right in the middle of the sleeve really promotes a lot more breathability, and I found myself really not heating up as much as I did with the original. My favorite thing about it is the two really thick memory foam pads that provide this extra buffer between you and the plastic support system, because with the original, I can feel myself leaning against the plastic a little more, but this one is just way more cushier because of those thick memory foam pads. Of course, the other main attraction to the Turtle Travel Pillow Plus is that you can adjust it, which in my opinion is going to be most beneficial to taller sleepers, because you really can turn those toggles and get it to be pretty tall. But even if you're not super tall, I just like that you can sort of customize the support exactly to your liking. Now, another great thing about this pillow is that it's super lightweight, really small, very compact, and super easy to pack in a suitcase or a carry-on bag. So even if you don't want to put it in your suitcase or carry-on bag, what I like to do is wrap it around the handle of my suitcase so it's really easily accessible. And lastly, you'll be glad to know that the Turtle Travel Pillow Plus is machine washable. All you gotta do is remove the plastic insert first, put it in a cool, gentle cycle with mild detergent, let it tumble dry on low heat, and then reinsert the plastic insert and you're good to go. Now, of course, there are some things to consider about this pillow before you make your purchase, and the most important of which is keep in mind that this is not your average U-shaped foam pillow. It is not super plush and cushy, and even though it is a little more cushy than the original, it's still meant to support you with a plastic internal support system, so it's really not offering you that fluffy feel that you might experience from a traditional pillow. And of course, also keep in mind that this pillow does wrap around your neck, which might bother some people and make them feel a little smothered. Now, another thing to know is that if you plan on using this pillow while wearing over-the-ear headphones, you'll probably notice that the headphone right above the plastic internal support system kind of gets bumped by the plastic, and so it doesn't really work as a good fit there. Now, the last thing to consider is price. Now, because the Plus is adjustable, it does make it a little bit more expensive than the original. The original is about $30, this one's about $60, and if you're on the shorter side and don't think you'd really even benefit from the adjustability, you might be better off just saving some money with the original. All right, now before we wrap up this review, allow me to address a few questions that I get about the Turtle Travel Pillow. First of all, how do you pack a Turtle Travel Pillow? Well, like I said, it's super lightweight, it's super compact, and don't be intimidated by its non-traditional shape. It weighs less than a pound, it can easily fit into a carry-on bag or a suitcase, but like I said, what I like to do is just wrap it around the handle of my suitcase, that way it's easily accessible no matter where I'm going. Now that said, a lot of people want to know, does the Turtle Travel Pillow count as a carry-on in and of itself? The short answer is no. In general, purses, jackets, and travel pillows are not considered carry-on items by most commercial airlines. And lastly, does Turtle offer a trial period? Well, unfortunately no, but keep in mind that you do have a 30-day return policy to sort of see how you like it, and if you don't, just send it on back for a refund. Well, that's it for me, but for every last detail on the Turtle Travel Pillow Plus, be sure to check out my full written review by going to sleepopolis.com, type in Turtle Travel Pillow Plus, it'll be the first thing that pops up. And while you're there, if you're on the hunt for pillows in general, search for Best Pillows of 2020, I'll show you all my personal favorites. Now, I do hope you found this review to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. We're always uploading more content with one main thing in mind, to get you some better sleep. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.